Him and his wife make.
Okay, I didn't realize they were different. Interesting.
You want to take a look at a few more?
Yeah, sure.
They're all sort of that Halloween theme.
Yeah, these are neat. Wow. Oh, God, I love this one. Look at it playing the cards. Do you have any idea what your friend would do for all of them? Like if I just bought all of them?
You want them all?
All right, everyone. It is early in the morning, and we are starting off at the flea market for a full day of sourcing. I've got a lot of places on the itinerary today. And as you can see here, there are a lot of empty spots at the beginning section of the flea market. That's because we are heading into the fall months, so there's not as many people set up. And that's also because there's some other things going on today where people are set up. But there are plenty of people set up that way, plenty of people set up in here. So I've got my trusty box with me. So let's get started and see what treasures we can find. All right, what do we have over here? Oh, Disney stuff. What's that? $10 for the bag of these dwarves? They're pretty cool. I'll take it. Thanks. Let's see who we got here. We've got Doc. We've got Dopey. These are nice and old. I don't mind the color loss on them, which is why she's letting them go for low. We got Sleepy, but these are nice and collectible. Someone will like these in a lot. We've got Doc, so we've got some doubles. We've got Sleepy. Let's see who else we got. Grumpy. Lots of people can relate to Grumpy. I'm just documenting who I have here. We got Happy again. Happy. Almost said Hoppy. But he's happy. Let's see what else we got here. Happy. Oh, they need to be cleaned up a little bit. Where'd you get these? Just a collection you bought at? Yeah. Cool. Sneezy. What's we got here? Dopey. Good old Dopey. There's another Grumpy. Yeah, these really need to be cleaned up. They're kind of gunky and stuff, but that's all right. They'll clean up nice, like in a tub or something. And we've got another Grumpy. And people just buy Grumpy. He's popular. Awesome. All right, cool. You know, it's funny because a lot of stuff in that booth was really overpriced, so I was kind of nervous what she was going to say when I asked her how much all those dwarves were, but I didn't even have to ask. Sometimes it just pays to look at stuff and just, you know, seem interested in it, and sometimes someone will just throw an offer out. Now, she clearly just wanted to get rid of that stuff, and I'm super excited because I know I could do well with it. So we're going to put it in a car and then head back for more. Well, good news, bad news on the 7 dwarves, or should I say 6, or should I say 12? Well, we've got 12 in total, including some duplicates and some triplicates. We even have 3 Grumpies over here. We are missing Bashful. He's hiding on us somewhere. Good news is that these are old. They are from the 1960s. They are very collectible. They don't come up too often, and when they come up, they sell really well. Now, certainly it helps to have them as a complete set. So since I don't have all 7 dwarves, what I'm going to do is just throw in these extras here to try to sweeten the pot, and hopefully we can get a good price on them. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I only paid $10 for them, and they cleaned up very nicely. I soaked them in water with some dishwasher soap, and then applied the magic eraser to it just to get some of the grime off of it that was on there, and you know, cleaned up really nice and fast. So awesome pickup. I'm happy with these. All right, now before you accuse me in the comments of being too rough with how I handled the dwarves, I admit I did toss them around a little bit there on the table. But keep in mind, they are rubber and they are meant to be squeezed and tossed around. So no big deal. Plus, I talked to them and they told me they don't really care. Right, Grumpy? Hey, you're just saying that because you're grumpy. Right, Happy? Yeah, see, they don't care. No, I'm not going to do the bowling game with you guys. What? Oh, gosh. All right. If you insist, here we go. Oh, spare!
What's this?
What do you have on this?
20 bucks.
You wouldn't do 10 on it, would you?
About 15.
I totally get your price, but I gotta have it at 10. If you can't do 10, that's okay.
She says it's
You do 10? All right, thanks. All right, well, I'm glad that I came back to this booth because I picked this up from Erin here. Hi, Erin.
How you doing?
I could see your shirt there. What's that say?
Blue Eyes Auctions.
Blue Eyes Auctions. So that's one of the things about going out and sourcing is just talking to people about what you do because you get to make connections. And this is a nice connection. I actually just joined her Facebook group. So can you tell people a little bit about your group?
Again, we are Blue Eyes Auctions. We are on Facebook. We run an auction every Saturday night at 8 o'clock on our own page. We do 20 items. They're all advertised ahead of time, so you know what we'll have. Everything starts at $5 with $5 increments.
Yeah, all sorts of cool
All sorts of
collectibles
things.
and everything.
We do toys, we do cards, we do comics, some antiques once in a while, but you'll see in our ad what we're going to have.
Yeah, I saw it. It was cool stuff. That's why I joined. You have you have shipping that goes out to all over the country,
Yeah,
right?
we ship all over the country.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we charge exact shipping too.
That's great.
No funny business.
No funny business.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, I made a new friend today. Check out the link to Blue Eyes Auctions. It's going to be in the description section, or you could just search Facebook for Blue Eyes Auctions. It's EYEZ. All right, everyone. Let's move on.
Thank you.
Thanks. He is pretty cool. Does he come with this stand?
I throw that in for
this
free.
Separate? You throw it in for free. Wow.
Sure, we give deals here.
I know. I bought stuff from you before. I remember you. Oh, that's cool. It's even like marked. All right. Definitely. He kind of looks like to me that he drinks Mountain Dew. Do you think?
I don't know.
He looks like the
Maybe
Mountain Dew hillbilly guy.
He could be. Mountain Dew with something else in it.
Got him. This guy is so awesome. He's gonna go great by my Mountain Dew bottles until he sells. I just love these hillbilly guys. We got all this.
Buck.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so I picked this up at the same table for just $1. This is Spider Gwen. Always look for her. She's very popular in comics and all sorts of other memorabilia. As you can see, it's a bank. There's some scuffing on it, but that's gonna come off pretty easily just by using the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. So if you haven't used the Magic Eraser before, this is what it looks like. You just pick them up in multi-packs at the grocery store. You can even buy them online. And all you do is wet it, and you just rub the area where there's a little spot. And see, something like this scuff mark will cause a lot of people to pass on it because they'll feel, oh, you know, someone's not going to want that, and that's going to be very difficult to get out. But it's actually very, very easy. I'll show you. All right, so just switched hands here for a moment, and look at that. Just rub that right there. Rubs wide away. Hey, Pounce, be careful. Hey, I gotta get you all cleaned up and ready. Sorry about that. Good as new. Can't miss for just $1. This looks pretty cool, especially with Halloween coming up. Let's see if it works.
I'm innocent, I tell you. Innocent. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Those things, but I don't get no respect.
Oh, cool. It comes with the tag. It is the kind of thing that these go out of stock and they become pretty desirable. Wow, I'm gonna look into this. See if there's a price on it. Nope. What do you got on the skeleton?
This little hanging man?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take $8 for him.
$8?
Yeah. Did you push the little button?
Yeah, I saw he does a little dance and stuff. You wouldn't do 5 on it?
6.
6?
Those are made by a friend of mine and his wife.
Really?
Yeah.
How much it is?
He said to get $4 for them each, and I got a huge bag of them. So
For each? You have a huge bag?
Yeah.
How many are in the bag?
about 20. Him and his wife make them.
Okay, I didn't realize they were different. Interesting.
You want to take a look at a few more?
Yeah, sure.
They're all sort of that Halloween theme.
Yeah. Yeah, these are neat. Wow. Oh, God, I love this one. Look at it playing the cards. Do you have any idea what your friend would do for all of them? Like if I just bought all of them?
You want them all? Let's see what I got
did.
here. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 40. Wait a second. I got to do by 4s.
Okay.
8, 12, 16, 20,
They're cool.
32, 36. You want them all to?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4,
I would do
5,
60.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
And there's
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, wait, so 60 for
Yeah,
all the
that's
pot
it.
holders, and you're going to throw in the hangman.
yeah.
All right, deal. So that's one of the things that I think has really helped with the channel this year is showing a lot of the negotiations that go on behind the scenes so you could hear it and see how I get the kinds of deals that I get. So, you know, it's a process of back and forth, and it's a lot of fun. And, you know, as you saw there, sometimes people will just throw things in without asking to sweeten the deal. So I'm really happy about that. Now let me know what you would do with those pot holders, 1 at a time or sets of 2. Let me have your opinion. This is just a broader view of the flea market, just showing you we have a pretty decent crowd size today. How much for this?
That's my husband's. I don't know.
Okay.
That He-Man thing.
Figure's busted. So this is a cool item I have shown before many times. His name is Dragon Walker. It's a cool toy from Masters of the Universe. Now it's supposed to power on. You access a battery through here, and then he would glide across the track. Now, right now, there's either no battery in it or it's dead. For parts, it would go for around 20 bucks, which is what the asking price was. If it worked, it'll sell for around 35, so it's really not worth it. This one here, his name's Iron Lion. He came from Galoob. It's not a Masters of the Universe figure, so sometimes you'll see things just mismatched across sets. If this was in, really, really nice condition, he could go for as much as 20 bucks, but pay attention to the face, because you see here, he was really beaten up pretty badly. So we're gonna leave these both behind, but cool toys.
Hey, prom time. I know you had some bad luck with those toys, but if you wave your big hand at me, I'll give you some good luck.
so many comics. This is great. This stuff's right up my alley. All this old Gru. Schreiker is probably going crazy checking all this out. Some of them are beat up, but some of them are nice. Oh, these Chronicles. Oh my gosh. This is great. I gotta see if we can make a bulk deal with this guy. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was me. Yeah,
Okay,
I love those things.
yeah.
Those gorilla posters were awesome.
Oh yeah.
So-
I wish I had more of them.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
Are you doing any kind of bulk deal on the comics, like bulk boxes? Got any price in mind?
Boy, I just picked them up. What do you got in mind for all of
I
them?
don't know.
I mean, there's
think-
probably-
hard to say.
Yeah, there's probably, I'm gonna guess 200-300 comics here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to throw me a figure, I think about it.
All right. I'll think it over. This is a great one right here. So this is a very desirable buck. I actually have this one listed in my eBay store right now for $49. So that gives you any indication. And there's cool stuff like this down here too. I'm gonna have to dig all this stuff out. There's so much. So he wants $2 a comic. So we're gonna have to see what we could do here. Can I throw a number out at you here?
Yeah.
So I'm looking through them. I looked through
Yeah.
both boxes,
Okay.
and it seems to me it's mostly Gru.
There is a lot of Gru in one of the boxes.
Yeah, and that too.
There's a lot of number ones in one of those boxes. Did you see them all down there?
I couldn't get through all of it because of the way it's stacked, but like I see there's X-Force, but the thing is with the X-Force, I mean, they printed a zillion of those X-Forces that are sealed, so you know, it's not, you often see them, these ones sealed. But there's a lot of Gru, there's a lot of John Sable, and there's a lot of Dreadstar pretty much.
Okay.
There are some that are damaged, so you know, like rips and tears and stuff. So I gotta factor that into it. Yeah, yeah. So if you start pulling some of them out of the bags, you're gonna see that. So, would you do 100 for both boxes?
I can't. Yeah, I can't get that low.
All right. What would you do?
Like I said, there's probably 2 or 3, maybe 400 comics here. I do $200.
$200
Yeah.
for both boxes?
Yeah, I think that's more than fair.
Would you do? You wouldn't do 150?
No.
No?
If I had had them for a while.
Yeah, I get
You know,
it.
if
You
it
just got them
picked through-
yesterday, right?
No, I got them a week ago. I bought
Okay,
them
I
in
get it.
Connecticut. I
Yeah.
do a lot of buying out there, and I came back.
Okay, let me take a look and see
Yeah.
if I can make it work. All right. All right, so I promise I'm not playing a trick on you, but I just looked at everything I have in here. I have 170 there. Would you do it for 170? That's literally everything in my wallet. I'm not hiding any cash on you. I mean, factoring in the damages, and normally these are like, you know, without bolt. It's normally like, you know, $1 a piece on them without the bolt. You do it?
Yeah, you're a returning customer. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, man.
Yep. Wow, well, this is turning out to be one heck of a day. Now, normally I wouldn't suggest paying above your regular bulk rate price for comic books unless you know what's in there and you know you can get that money back pretty quickly. So like I said, with this one here, having this one listed at $49 already in my eBay store, I know that this is a desirable one. And you know, sometimes you just check a comp on something. So right now, this with the chips, and I also found the instruction booklet inside when digging through this a little bit. This goes for around 37, probably a little more with the booklet. So the advantage of there being so much of certain particular titles like Gru and all of the Dragonlance and advanced Dungeons and Dragons stuff is that I could bulk that stuff up on eBay and it will sell really well once I just sort it and put it in order. All right, now negotiation wise, he was just not going to throw out the first price, which I totally understand. That's a strategy in negotiation. I try not to throw out the first price either. However, in certain situations, if there's something there you really want, like for me with the comic books, sometimes you're forced to throw out that first price. Now, I knew he was not going to accept $100 on them, considering his initial pricing on them was $2 a piece, but I had to have a place to try to negotiate from. Now it turns out he was going to stick with the 200, which was the upper level that I wanted to pay for that. And I just used that strategy of really not having more than $170 in cash left on me to buy that, and it actually worked out. And I've done that before. Very important in that situation that you actually flash the cash, because once they see all that money, you can almost see it in his eyes. I mean, you couldn't, but when I laid all that money out there, he just was like, I can't turn this down. So sure enough, deal made, and I got it for 170. So overall, I'm very happy. Now I got to get some more cash. All right, I'm back. I've got some more cash. Fortunately, my branch's ATM is less than 5 minutes away, so that is very handy. Now, two more things about that deal that I just made with the comics is that one of the things that helped close that deal is that I had a prior relationship with him. He's the guy who I bought all of those gorilla posters from, the blacklight ones. There were two types. There's one on a motorcycle and one on a surfboard. There's a male and a female version. I have absolutely crushed it through that deal. Those are selling between 50 and 60 bucks a poster. I just sold one the other day. It's just amazing. Now, the other thing that you couldn't see that was going on in the background is that there was a guy standing right behind me who I know from the local comic scene. He might even be watching this video, and he was salivating over those comic books. And I knew in my periphery he was there, and then as soon as I walked away, he was gonna pounce on him. So that put some more pressure on me there to make sure that I made that deal. I had to make it happen, or I was gonna see him walk away with them. So I was glad we were able to do something that worked out.
Hey, you old nut, where you at? You go to work last night? I'll catch you later.
You gotta be kidding me. What the heck is going on today? Oh my gosh. Oh, cool. Michael Turner. Soulfire, always tell you to look out for that. And there's a bunch of them too. Some damage, but that's typical. Most of them seem to be in nice shape. Oh, nice. What else we got here? X-Men. Witchblade. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Jack Frost. A lot of Fathom. Fathom is a great title. Witchblade. This stuff will sell nice. $1 a piece. Let's see what we got in here. Starman. Nice. So there's a lot of lady books in here. This is prime time. Yeah, some of them are beat up, but yeah, stickers and stuff on them. Oh man, look at this. Wow. So there's too many of them as I move back here that are just too beat up with like color loss and wrinkles and stuff, and there's too many that are just not desirable titles. So I wouldn't be interested in this box like this here. You see all those wrinkles and stuff. That's all warping right up top there. No one's gonna want that. There's just too many like that as I flip through. But this box I really like. So maybe we can make a deal on this one and maybe like add a couple like of these into here. Are you selling these comics?
I'm not.
Okay. Yeah.
I have
How much for just this box right here? This small box? What? You're not selling them in bulk? You're just selling them one at a time? Really? You won't do a bulk deal?
pretty sweet. This is actually nice.
Would you sell these in bulk? Sell just the box? No?
No.
All right. They must have known I was the primetime treasure hunter. Sometimes the bulk deals work, sometimes they don't. So I just wanted to show you that.
All right, one more area to hit up. I know I show a lot of close-up, so I just like to give you a broad view once in a while. This is the closed-in shed. It's open all year. And over here is where I begin. This is the open area of the flea market. So that's typically really where you're gonna find vendors in the spring and summer. How much are the hats?
5, 10, because it's Ed Hardy with tags.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
I think it's, and then I want 20 for this guy.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm gonna grab the Ed Hardy. Yeah. Sweet. Now, I normally don't pay $10 for a hat, but a new with tags, Ed Hardy with rhinestones and a blue dragon on it, I couldn't pass that up. Ed Hardy is a great brand, by the way. I've shown it in some other garage sale sourcing videos, so don't pass it up if you see it. All right, let's go off to our next destination. All right, so we are literally 4 minutes away from the flea market, and there is an estate sale in a nice old area of Syracuse. This is the final day, the 4th day of this sale, and it is the last 2 hours of it. So let's get in there. This room is cool. These rooms are awesome.
I know, isn't it great?
Wow.